Jack, first up, welcome back. Was it nice to be back on the touchline, back in the surroundings of the training ground and back in the Man City fold?
Yeah, that's true. It's better to be here than the surgery theatre, so much better.
Good, well it's great to see you back. It's been 101 days since that final in Istanbul. Does it feel like this competition has come around quickly again?
The life come quick again, the seasons come quick again, so finishing season, 2-3 weeks to start again. So yeah, it's a good memories. It's done. It's here, close to us, always belong to us, and yeah, the challenge of sport, new challenge is there. So we'll make something unique and special. Really want to win for the first time for this club. But I would tell you a lot of teams that don't won the trophy more than once. So at the end, in terms of Champions League history, we have not done anything special. It's just once. But for us, of course, when you talk about the big clubs in Europe have a lot, there's one more. But for us, the first that we won it, always we pride off.
So the aim this season will be to retain it?
Try to win tomorrow at the start, and step by step, and we'll see. And listen, when the 6 previous season we were here, we didn't win it, and we start to think, okay, win the first, the second, and try to win it. So we were not able this time. The last time we were able to do it, but nothing changed for the desire to try to do it every season.
In this current UCL era, only Real Madrid have retained that trophy. In your experience, for what you've seen, experienced, why is it so hard to retain it?
Because just winning once is so difficult, because there are many teams, all of them, they are good. It's a dream of all of them, so that's why it's difficult. It's just to, when you arrive, start the first game of the Champions League season, is okay, let's go to do a good game, analyze the opponent, let's do the 3 points. So, and the Champions League group stage, win the 3 points, the 3 games at home is the most important thing, and this is what you have to try to do.
We've stolen the trophy, so it's sat behind you right now. Where are the trophies kept, the treble of trophies? Are they on display anywhere for your team to see them coming in every day? Do you use them as motivation?
No, I would say if you tell me in which position is comparing the Premier League or wherever, so it's important because we didn't have it before. But always I say the domestic league, the Premier League here, for example, is for me is the most important title, is the most difficult one, because it's the consistency, routine, is every day. But of course, you know, we didn't have it and won 4 Premier Leagues before, so it was a dream for all of us, and at the end we achieved it. So, but it's done. So we are incredibly happy. Still is there, but look what they've done. The team. We won the Super Cup, European Super Cup. We lost the Community Shield in extra time when we were so close, and won 5 Premier League games, 5 victories. So still we are there, and that is what made me more satisfied.
Now, you personally have won that Champions League trophy 3 times as a manager. Mm-hmm. If you win it a 4th, that would equal Carlo Ancelotti's record.
But I cannot beat them because I won 1 as a football player, but he as a football player won 3 or 4 more. So never can beat Ancelotti in the Champions League trophies.
Well, you're chasing him though, because if you win
well, I'm a
night...
little bit younger than him. Sorry, Carlo. So I'm a bit younger, maybe have more time. But honestly, I'm not about the target. Honestly, I'm thinking of. So of course, when I won it for the fact. Listen, when I start as a football player after match, I never in my sweetest and warmest and best dreams, I could imagine that won what we won in Europe or in the domestic league. Never ever. So if tomorrow I have to retire, I've been the luckiest man in the world. So just once we are here, okay, let's go. Let's go to try to win West Ham last weekend. Now right to start, try to win after Nottingham and prepare as best as possible. This is the point.
So you don't keep a track of milestones, or you don't view milestones that you personally achieve as anything?
Absolutely not. What I want is, you know, is win the game, to sleep better the night before or the night after win the game. It's like heaven, you know, people relax, our environment is better. Never could expect, when you see in 14 years my manager career, even a player achieve what we achieve all together. Never ever.
Recently saw Kyle Walker signed his extension here at the club for another 2 years. What makes him such a unique player and personality to have around the place? Well,
I would say first a football player have a genetic it's incomparable. So physicality is something unique. And after is that belongs to personality, how he transmits to his mates, and when he talks, the people listen. And now I think he making a step, a more mature player on and off the pitch, and it was important. It would have been a big blow up if we could have lose it, this season. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, and yeah, it's an important. We 7 years together, we know each other. Just when eye contact, we know each other, and have a special quality on the pitch, like it's irreplaceable.
Do you think he's the quickest player that you've worked with?
Could be. As a defender, for sure. Leroy was so quick as well. But it's really in a long distance. It's so quick.
It's incredible that he's 33 years old as well. As you said, the genetics this guy has. Yeah. But he also credits the fact that he's at the top of his game to you. How do you value your relationship with him? No,
that's true. Throughout the year, I never saw Kyle in this consistency for a long time. When he is focus, and he has the ability. And you say, normally I saw the last games, you have 33 years old, your speed, you can, the power, you can have it, but you decrease, for age you decrease your power and run, and I don't have that feeling. I am sure, as much he's focused, he could be there for many years.
And all these attributes that you're talking about, the leader he is, the person he is, the player, is that why he's picked up the captain armbands once Kevin De Bruyne has been out, just for beginning of this season? Yeah,
next season he'll be nominated as a first captain, so him, Kevin, and Ruben, Rodri, Bernardo are captains, and at the end is a situation like I'm completely out, I'm not involved at all, and the guys knows the locker room, knows who can defend better, and they choose Kyle. I'm very pleased with that.
As we approach Champions League game, your first one, it's not often that Manchester City come up against a team that you haven't played before, but Red Star is that. A different way to approach this?
Today they spoke to me in the press conference 99 with Barcelona. I play against them, we draw 1-1, and I forgot it. I remember. I remember when I was a little boy, Maradona play against Red Star and make one goal, incredible goal. I remember perfectly that. I have still here. I remember more that than when I was there with Barcelona. I'm sorry.
No, not at all. But how do you think sort of tomorrow night will differ for them? Because they're quite relatively new in the competition. I think it's the third time in their group stages, and coming to your house at home against the defending champions.
We have been so strong lately. It's a new competition, new start. I know for all the mentality for the Serbian, Croatia, and Montenegro, ex-Yugoslavia, they have something unique. So they're huge competitors. Look, Djokovic, but before in basketball players, or look, Serbia now arriving in the final for the European Cup without Djokic for NBA, many important players. They have something unique in him mentality. Maybe because in the schools when they are kids, for the way they're training, for the difficulties they have, unfortunately for the war, for years ago, or for whatever. So they have something unique, and that's why I respect a lot. And I saw the team; they are so aggressive. Their physicality strong, quick players up front. And I have to try to to say to my team the attributes that they have, prepare seriously, and of course try to make the first step.